Now, don't forget to take a minute to sign the KudoBoard for Sara. Carla has the link posted at Carla and Friends on her community post. Right here is where you can go to get to it. Lots of people are showing support for Sara. I guess she probably didn't know how many people really cared about what she was going through, no matter what they were saying or going. Or I'm just flabbergasted by it all. And there were times when me and Sara hated each other, and there were times when we got along, and then there were times where, sometimes it's fun to bicker, but when something like this happens, see, I could fight with somebody and still like them. See, because this is all just entertainment here, for the most part. I don't believe that people that are coming at me like they are really mean half the stuff they say. I believe that we're all kind of acting here a little bit. I'm good at acting. If I'm mad at you, I could play that part. But then, when I would fight with Sara, I feel bad about it. You feel bad about it afterwards, but I can play that part. And I have to just, I'm moving on, moving forward. As nasty as I could be. I just hope that people understand that most of that is an act. I might be really upset with somebody or angry with them, but half the stuff I say is because I know people are watching, and that's why we do this. We know people are watching. We want to say the meanest thing, make the funniest video, have the funniest crack, make the weirdest parody. And then we do that to each other. And sometimes for me, I'll fight with you even if I like you. If I like you and you piss me off, I'm still gonna fight with you. But it doesn't mean I don't like you. I don't like whatever it is that you did. So, and this thing with Sara, you can't take back the stupid things you say when you're fighting with somebody. So moving forward, Hartley made a comment in Carla's live that I was watching. When Nunya was up there. And I still watch Carla. Hartley made a comment. She said Sara really did want peace. In her last live, she's talking about peace. She talked about having peace a lot. I think she really wanted that. And I think that a lot of times, we get sucked into what other people are influencing us on here. And Sara wanted peace. And I see that people are laying down their swords, and maybe people can lay down. I was surprised when Randy came under my video that I put up for Sara, because I'm just flabbergasted by it. It's like, man, I didn't want that. As mad as she made me sometimes, I didn't want that. I feel sorry for her and her family that has to suffer this. But Brandy even put a comment. She hasn't commented under my stuff. She's been trying to ignore me. And she's like, swords down, Bryan. This is beautiful. So I might have my opinions on Randy, but I can have them in a way that's not insulting or belittling Randy and other people too, because that's what Sara wanted. I'm glad to see that the community come together and people who didn't like each other. This is what we do. We all know each other. If we don't like each other, while there's some people that are completely undesirable, there's other people. We all know each other, though. So through this, maybe some of us that don't care for each other that much can find reasons to start to care for that other person. Don't carry on the hate. Just, even if you don't like somebody, it's okay to defend yourself, but maybe there's different ways that we can do it. And I know what was said to me, and I know what I said in return with Sara. See, I'm the one who has to live with what I've said. And I don't mean it at the time. I'm just angry, I really like Sara most of the time. I know that there was some. I know that she was influenced by people and chemicals. I can't say enough how flabbergasted, how quiet and weird this has made me feel. Sara once said, "If I die of an overdose, it's going to be your fault." And even though I know that she didn't really mean that, she was just going to say that, and it was just something to say. I hear that, and I wasn't fighting with Sara at the time or anything like that. There was, but I still hear that. But anyways, the kudos board. I had to take a look at it. So many people supporting her, even people who you wouldn't think. Some of the comments on here, the KudoBoard. I don't know who set it up. I'm not sure, but it's really cool. Rest in peace, Dips. And here's some of the comments from TNT, I believe. Right, that's from TNT. Who, people know that we don't care for each other. I won't want nothing to happen to Trisha. I would feel bad if it was Trisha too. There's a difference between fighting and having fun, fighting and even being nasty, than wishing death on somebody or something like that. I don't care what people have done to me. I'm a forgiving person. Rest in peace, Sara Dips. From Lisa 54. Candace. Randy was here. The vintage girl so far. Sky. Who's your hippie? Miranda Smith. Carla stopped in. Mandolin stopped in. LB and Chasing Truth, who everybody loves Chasing Truth. Minnie, the sweetie. Minnie, the sweetheart. Savage. Savage was here. Red Rum Media. Alexis P. Clary. Gentleman stopped in. Kimmy C. Nunya. Bless her heart. Nunya was crying. Kiki, God love her. Remy. Jane Teach. Serena. You got Gat. Tracy. Juju. Jenny Rose. Riley Day. So many people. Even RDA. Thanks, Ross. Tatum Page. Dallas 420, Orange Butterfly, Just Angel. Oh, Tally Girl, Beth R. M. So many. Hartley. Three Boy Moss, Bex. Fancy Face, Cindy. Hummingbird, Ask Your Bartender. Lucy Sim. Lots of people showing her love. Even that Chloe. Kimmy P. Kim. Mary. Ash 274, God love her. Jana said it. BTS. Diane, Amy. Sally. Mary Watson. I'm glad that Carl put this here because I'm still flabbergasted by this. I'm glad Carl put this link here so that we can go in and get some thoughts out for her. I don't think Sara will want us to go on and on and on continually talking about her death, but I do think that maybe she would like some of us to try to get along better. I think maybe instead of picking at people within our community, maybe we can band together and pick on people in other communities. I don't know. I wrote to Sara, peace. Sara, I know you really wanted peace in our little community. With your leaving, I have learned to remember what the person on the other side of the bicker might really be going through. I think we will all learn a lot from what has happened to you. And though there is suffering, I think your purpose will go on and get results that unfortunately you will not see. Love one another and treat them as if this is your last day or theirs. I will remember your struggle, your words, and your life forever. I just love it when the community comes together, even when it's people that don't like each other. We've seen over and over and over again that when something like this happens, we show up. If we could do this every day without suffering, if people could come together without it having to be some kind of tragedy, this whole world, along with our community, but this whole world would be a better place if we could do that. There's nothing wrong with fighting with someone. There's nothing wrong with you might dislike someone. But when the views of drama start to overtake the feelings of other people and the morale of what it is that you're saying, then you got to consider who it is really has the problem in the argument. There's a lot of things I wish I wouldn't have said to Sara, but we can't see into the future. I'm thinking on her husband, kids. That video that I put up with the Nikki Sixx song "Permission," the tribute to Sara, I hope people can really understand what that song is about. I hope she rests in peace. And I really hope that we can all learn a lesson from this one.